Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am your girl Angie, and I am here today to do a read for my Aries for the month of December 2020. As usual, I do want to say I hope everyone is taking care of their health, their physical and their mental health, getting your meditation on, any yoga you may be practicing, doing some stretching, getting your rest on, doing some deep breathing exercises, but holistically and generally taking care of you. I also want to give a special thank you to all of my subscribers, everyone who has joined the Serenity Circle. And if you are new, welcome to my channel. I hope you do find the inspiration, empowerment, and motivation that you are seeking here at Serenity Circle. Let's go ahead and get into the read. We are doing Aries for December 2020. All right, let's get some shuffle on. Okay, Spirit Guides, Universal Energies, Angels, and Archangels, show us what we need to see for my Aries for the month of December 2020. Spirit Guides, Universal Energies, Angels, and Archangels, show us what we need to see for Aries for the month of December 2020. What do the cards hold for my Aries for December 2020? Show us what we need to see. Looking good, looking good. Okay, let's get some more cards for Aries for the month of December 2020. What do you need us to see? It's good, good. Let's see, what else do we have for my Aries for December 2020? Okay, we got quite a number of cards here. All right, looks like we have enough. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. Let's see what this reading holds for you. With the Ace of Sword energy, this is a new opportunity. We are in Sagittarius season, just to let you know. This is usually a time of creativity, being adventurous. You know, Sagittarius are our fire signs, so they're all about taking the action needed. Scorpio season was about the passions and desires, doing the work, making any changes, at least addressing some of the issues, or being aware of some of the things that may have been mentally, you know, or emotionally holding us back, because they're water signs. So now we are in Sagittarius season. If anything popped up that was like being, you know, a light bulb went on, new ideas flourished, new opportunities, you know, became available, or were at least a thought, something that you may just be processing as far as being creative, starting your new endeavor, maybe with a job or maybe with a new relationship. You do have the Lovers card opening up the read. But with the Ace of Swords, this is a new idea. This is the birth of something new, a new intellect, a new way of looking at something. So you may have been digging around, you know, during Scorpio season, trying to figure out why this thing is approaching me, or, you know, why these thoughts are reoccurring or making me feel some type of way. Well, now in Sagittarius season, now that the moon has transitioned and the sun is now in Sagittarius, it is time to put some action to those thoughts and those passions. It's okay to feel good about something new and feel good about something, you know, regenerating or restarting something that you've already undertaking, advancing it or making it better. But now is the time to see how we can make it shine. So Sagittarius season is about making stuff shine and glow, being adventurous, putting the final polishes on something, or actually putting the polish on it and scrubbing through the old and making it look new. Maybe a relationship, you just made to, you know, add a little bit more love or add a little bit more adventure. Definitely coming up with things that you can do around the home. Or, you know, there are some cards on Amazon where, you know, you have the 100 questions that you can have when you're on a first date, or 100 questions that couples can ask each other. They're very thought-provoking. So with the thought energy, with the intellect energy and in the mind, it may just be something, you know, to spark a little extra flame or start something new if you're already in a relationship. If you're looking to start a relationship, you may be thinking about, you know, changing your look, adding some glow and some finery, you know, adding some foundation if you're a female. If you're a male, you know, changing the colors that you wear, you know, sprucing up your colors. If you always wear orange, you may just want to throw in a little blue, you know, add some holiday cheer to your wear. Hello. But definitely bringing something sparky, something adventurous, something a little bit more to the table this season, to see if it, you know, makes a difference, if it makes a change for the ending of the year. 2020 has been rough. Let's just face it. it. But we are at the end of 2020. So now we're wanting to set the tone for what 2021 is going to look like for us. And this is the season. You only have Capricorn left, and then push, 2020 is done. That doesn't mean that those energies will not transfer. If no work has been done, if no, insight has been gained, if no, going into the basement and addressing issues, if no passions have been found, if you haven't done anything in 2020, then, 2021 is probably going to be the place where you get those ideas or get that spark once it's Aries season. But you guys are very brave and very confident. So I have faith that this season is going to definitely be a spark. Something is going to spark some adventure for you. Let's go ahead and get into the read. Coming into month, you have the Lovers card, Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. So someone is on their way to this satisfaction, to this fulfillment, which of course you have the Ace here. With the Lovers card, that's Gemini energy, but it's also saying you have a union, whether it's in business or whether it's in relationship with a person, male or female. But you have a union that's on the table, something that you're either wanting or something you just started or someone who's coming towards you. But with this Lovers card is saying this union is something that is blessed. It's being, guided by the universe. If it's a karmic cycle, there's a lesson in it that you will have to learn before you can actually, make it progress. Bringing the adventure to the table may be something that will help advance this forward, or definitely assessing it or just doing a complete assessment. If it's business, you want to go through the fine print of the contract. You want to sit down and communicate with your partner, whether it's the business partner or a relationship you're already just started or already in. But you may add some communication to it. That's the spark that may just be needed. You may discover some things about this relationship that you hadn't been aware of, or this person may have a little bit more to offer, because in the card, the female is happy. She's the nurturing, loving one. He is the taking care. He's the provider. He is supposed to bring, the masculine energy to the table. But it looks like he's lacking some of his masculine energy. So it just may need a bit more fire. So yeah, that may just be something that you need to consider coming into the month of December. With the Queen of Pentacles energy, you are nurturing, you're loving, you're admired. You're very fertile. So it's fertile in terms of creating, building, giving birth to something better, something new, whether it's intellectual, whether it's, emotional, or whether it's an actual birth of some baby, whether there's a baby on the way, or you're wanting to have a child in your relationship. Communication is going to make a difference. Bringing the adventure, spicing it up a bit, okay? Bringing some spice into this situation that you're already in, if it's something you're already in, or if you're wanting something new, changing your look, changing your hair, adding a little bit more highlights, or maybe adding some more those pins and pretty little if you're female, just adding some stuff here. If you're a male, you want to join the bearded club, you want to add more, because she has a lot of hair on her head. So increasing your hair, or buying that new wig you had your eye on, but joining the bearded club, or sprucing up your beard, adding a beard. It may be something with self-grooming that's going to be, the spark or spice that's needed for this new thing that's either coming in or something you've already started. You are finding yourself a bit bored coming into the month. A little bit restless. I guess you are looking for something sparky to happen in your situation, whether you're trying to start something new, just adding the spice, or just looking up from where you are and not being bored in the situation. Seeing, well, we are in the fall season, which is a time for being grateful. Thanksgiving just had passed. So this may just be something that, you are feeling grateful about, or need to feel grateful to have, so that you're no longer feeling, bored and unsatisfied. So this unsatisfaction can come from you bringing the communication about what you're passionate or what you desired, but bringing that to the table, so that that creative spark can make this thing grow, because it's all about growth with this birth. Once it's birthed, yeah, it's going to be growing. It's something that's going to grow to maturity level. So definitely coming up out of that place of feeling bored at the beginning of the month by adding a little bit more sparks to the fire. Adding some more spice, bringing spice to your table, sprucing up your look, maybe something that will help advance this forward for you, or bringing that new boo love that you're looking for, whether male or female. Okay, currently we have the Five of Wands, the Six of Swords, and we have the Knight of Wands. This is exciting. Something is coming. It looks like you've had to put an end to this quarrelsome, place that you were in. Maybe you were fighting thoughts. This is action energy with the Five of Wands. And always going from the 4 to the 5 is ascension. So you're definitely ascending out of the place you were in before. And with it being intellectual, it's something that you've had to give your emotions You've had to learn to balance those emotions so that you can deal with the physical realm, the people that are in your story, closing out chapters from the past, addressing some of those issues. Maybe that's what you need to do with this lover, this partner or companion that you have in your life, whether it's a spouse, husband or wife, or just a boo, boyfriend or girlfriend, boo thing, which however you address that person. Just addressing some issues from the past may really help bring this maturity level into this relationship that you have. Someone is walking away from their old way of viewing it. Maybe it's some negative thoughts that you've had about this person or about the things that they do. Because people are not generally, bad. Sometimes the things they say may make them appear like they're 100% bad, or some of the actions that they do, the small things. We were in quarantine, so they may be doing some annoying little things, or have a habit of not following through or not following up once they put their attention to something, or maybe not giving it the energy that is needed. But you're definitely walking away from viewing that situation in that way. Addressing the past will definitely help you to close out those chapters from the past so you can move on into the future with this person or into a new relationship, whether it's business or it's romantic. And with the Knight of Rods, this is definitely excitement, learning and growing. We are wanting to reach the ace. Yes, we are. We're wanting to start something new and be rid of all the old jumble bumbles. So now you're up to the Knight. And the Knight is about learning and growing. He's about figuring out what works and what doesn't work. He's about activity. So this is definitely adventure and action put together. So we got another balance here. The month of December is going to be about balancing your actions and your adventure, your what of course you were passionate about, but what you're going to put into action. What is it that you want to do for you? And starting with the thought, because that's where it's going to begin with the ace. What is it that you're wanting to pursue? And definitely pursuing it, going for it, just getting up and going to the barber, going to the store and shopping, going to Route 21 or Walmart, whatever you buy your clothes from, or Macy's. They got good sales coming up, or just had the good sales for Black Friday. But this is definitely about you doing something to help this move from its basics or just thought of fertility to maturity level as the year ends. And coming through the month of December, you have the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. So we have another five, but this five is about being left out in the cold. If no action is taken, yes, you're going to continue on feeling a little bit bored and, in suspense. Waiting for someone else to make the first move doesn't always activate the maturity level. It doesn't always activate the flow. Sometimes the wheel gets turning when one person starts to pedal. So you're in a boat with two people. If you're in a relationship, you're in a boat with two people. You're not pedaling, they're not pedaling. The boat's going nowhere. But you're still in the boat because you want to see this boat move forward. You want to see forward action with this thing. So once you start pedaling, even if your pedaling is just communicating, hey, I'm ready to pedal. Like, what's up? When are we going to pedal? Can we move forward with this? Are you still in this? What can we do to spark this? What can we do to, make this move forward? Let's start pedaling towards this thing or towards this new place that we're wanting to get to. Getting to know each other, getting to, know each other a bit better, getting to know our families a bit better. December is usually iffy when it comes to family, and then we have Corona, so it's like, okay, we're going to do some virtual love, but definitely communicating and connecting with the people who matter is going to make a difference for this bored energy, and definitely feeling left out in the cold. With the Nine of Rods, this is overwhelmed. This is being not sure. This is being, defensive, being paranoid about the situation. Coming out of this energy is going to make a lot of difference, so you can start this. It's not going to be a cycle of repetitive, negatives. The lesson that had to be learned by going through the month of December is going to bring you back to an ace level of swords, of thoughts, of a new way of releasing some negative energy and definitely addressing some issues. So you have a Knight coming to you if you're looking for someone new, or maybe your boo is the one that's going to bring the spark. And they're coming in slowly, but they're careful with their emotions because they don't want to, upset the Aries energy. You guys are full of fire. Yes, you're brave and confident, but you're not playing no games. And this is the end of the year. We got expectations now. We're not expecting the tree to be full of gifts necessarily, but we expecting that after you've been thankful and ate all that turkey and that ham, that you're going to be thinking about how you're going to make me smile and how you're going to make me happy. Maybe I did all the cooking and you just didn't even say, I love you for wanting to put the effort and energy into making this a better year or a better time period. But someone needs to communicate how they're feeling, and this Knight is coming in. So if this is someone who's been watching and lurking and wanting to step forward to you, they're definitely coming towards you in the month of December. You don't want to be paranoid and in your head with this. You have a lot of thinking, thoughts, and emotions here. But this is a variety of them. This is worrying about your money, worrying about your coin, Christmas is approaching, so you may be just feeling like, someone owes you a payment, or they owe you some monies to help take care of some things, but they're all out in the cold as well. So they being in the cold is leaving you out in the cold, and you both aren't making any progress in that area of finances or wealth building. And definitely with the rods, no actions being taken because you're a bit paranoid as to what to do or what you should say. Just say it. Just communicate it. Let them feel how they feel. Because you may throw that information out and communicate, and they're like, what? I didn't even know you felt that way. But now I have a cup for you. I have a cup of love. I have a cup of emotions. I am here to save the day, baby. All you had to do was say yes. All you got to do is say yes. Chrisette Michelle. Just a little bit of the song. But definitely with the month of December, it looks like some sparking needs to happen. Some communication may need to be made, whether it's you or it's this other person. If it's in business, this is prosperous business, but you got to get your emotions in check and address some of the issues that have led you to want to pull out of this contract, or pull out of this connection, this contract that you have with this person, or out of this business altogether. Like, I'm pulling my money out because I'm not feeling like, everyone is putting to the table. Everyone is putting in their share. Maybe hard to say, but for the emotions of it, you might have to get those words out. Because in order for this to end and the ace to happen, you may have to come out of feeling blue and bored. You may have to come out of, wanting to communicate this issue with the person and feeling paranoid or unsure about yourself, so you don't feel left out in the cold. If no action is taken, you probably will be feeling left out in the cold in the month of December. But there's a new beginning on the table. Whatever you do, whatever little communication or action you take is going to lead you to this ace energy where you can start fresh. You can bring birth of a new opportunity, a new idea to the table, which is wonderful. All you got to do is make that step. And once you make that step, or you say yes, or you agree to communicate the energies that you're feeling, or the ones that are stirring inside you, you can be happily knowing that you got an ace. You have gotten the best cards in the deck. You got the start of something wonderful, something that's blessed by the universe. The skies open up so you can have this opportunity in front of you, which is wonderful. I like it. I like it. Go ahead and spark it. Grow that beard in. Grow your hair out. Let it down. Take some of the ponytails out, or add some ponytails. Do some spicing. Okay, Spirit Guides, Universal Energies, let's get some outcome cards for this read for my Aries for the month of December. What else do you have for Aries? Thank you so much. Let's see. So you got the Magician. Okay, manifesting whatever it is that came up last month in Scorpio season as something so creative and so sparky that you were ready to dash into it, but haven't taken any action yet. Do not let fear stop you from making this next step, because the next step is going to be vital for you to begin this ace, for you to start this new beginning. So I definitely recommend you just pursuing what it is that you need, you need to pursue. Okay, so your outcome cards, you have Judgment, you have the Magician, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. This is usually reconciliation. Somebody taking the time out to figure out if they, to come back and see if this is something that can have a future, or can have, a new start. So someone is definitely seeking reconciliation if it's a boo from the past, excuse me. But definitely with the Magician, you are able to manifest anything in life that you want, anything that you have been seeking, anything that you've been pursuing. It's here on the table, and it's going to be an ace. That's what you're manifesting, a whole new way of approaching this situation, or the spark of something new. But this is adventure time. Imagine that. You sat down and you came up with a new creative endeavor. I want to pursue this new business, but I'm not sure how it's going to leave me feeling. I'm not sure how it's going to leave me emotionally connected. People may laugh at me. People may scound, be against me. They be negative. But I want this new union. I want to meet with this person, see if they're interested in this business, or if they're interested in this couple love. I definitely am approaching it with a new look. I'm getting my look together. I'm getting my thoughts together. I'm getting my mind in check and my emotions in check. I'm ready for this. The universe is gifting you the new cup of emotions, and then you have a knight coming to you with new emotions. Some of the stuff from the past may still be lingering, which may be hindering, that forward progress. But know that you will move on from that with the Six of Swords. Yes, with the Six of Swords energy, you will be moving forward with those thoughts because they're yours. They will always be yours. But how you balance them, how you fit them together, and how you create that story for your negative, for your shadow energy, is also going to be important in how you balance that with your thoughts, with the whole new idea. So you have your light energy where everything is beautiful and bright. There can be chaos in the light energy if you aren't sure or if you have doubts. And the doubts are based on the shadow work that needed to be done or the shadow work that needs to be done. Sometimes all it is just communicating, saying, you know how long I felt this way, or you know how long I felt this kind of thing, or do you know that I even feel this, or I want you to know how I feel. Getting those out of the way, I want you to know how I'm thinking. I have a new idea and I want your opinion about how we can pursue this. Do you think this is something that I can pursue? Don't rely so much on the other person though, because this is your spark. This is what you're bringing. This is your sense of adventure. Because once you overcome that point where you can speak it, the universe is going to grant it to you. It's going to open up a whole new world of beautiful things that you can do. So you have the Seven of Pentacles. Feeling overburdened when it comes to the money you're making. Sometimes the money you make definitely is not enough because it pays the bills, check. But then you have things that you dream about doing. Some things that may cost $20,000, $30,000. You want to buy a new car, tired of the old look. And part of getting into the new is having the coin, having the spare coin, because you still got bills to pay and you still got to eat, right? So having money to spare sometimes can feel like a lot. It can be dragging, but guess what? He didn't stop. If he had stopped at 2, he would have never made it to 7. If he had stopped at 3 here, he wouldn't make it to 10. I don't think he's given up because you guys are confident that you can flip this 7 into a 10. You're going to make it happen. You're going to make it work for you. Just need to make that first initial step. If this is reconciliation for love, I would definitely hear this person out. See if they're on something new, if they're bringing anything new to the table. Ask a couple of questions and be honest and open. Look, this didn't work out the first time because I wasn't sure where you were coming from. I didn't like how your mother and your father or your brother and sister approached me. I didn't like your friends, this particular friend you have. I don't think this was something that was going to work out for me, so I walked away. Reconciliation is not going to happen, but thank you for being here. You got the closure you need. Reconciliation can also go in a way like I was in a dark place. I wasn't sure where I was taking this relationship. I wasn't even looking for a relationship, but this lover's on the table. So this may definitely be a relationship with another person. But this reconciliation is you in a marriage thinking about divorce, or you in a marriage and you suspect they're looking to get out of it, but you are manifesting something better. So you may want better days ahead of this marriage or this relationship, but you're going to have to speak up and communicate. And even if you did, or you have already told him, like, I know how that go. I done told him 100 times how I feel. I done told him 100 times that I like him and I want to see, where this is going to go. But I don't think this person is taking the action needed. We might need to find out why. What is going on, my brother, my sister? Why are you not coming out with the truth about this situation? Okay, so we got some more cards that came in for you. Let's go through these one by one. So we have the Three of Cups. Somebody celebrating this new connection or this new way of being. But this is Cups energy, so it's an emotional happiness. Whatever the decision is that's going to be made, it's going to definitely lead you to a sense of contentment. You're going to want to pop a bottle of champagne or some sparkling cider if you don't drink alcohol. But it's going to be a reason to celebrate. I mean, this is celebration time. Christmas is coming. You have a message coming in. You have a young admirer, someone who wants to tell you that they like you or how they feel about you. So just be open and available to the communication that's going to come about in this time of the year where people are all in their emotions. They're happy and they're grateful and they're giving. And then you have the Queen of Swords, being logical, thinking with your head and not your heart. This goes with the new beginning, because here goes the ending of that old way. You've mastered this in this outcome energy. You've mastered the thoughts. You've mastered being logical, using your head instead of your heart, being the intellectual one, thinking it through so that you can get this ace. And you have a King of Pentacles. So the King is going to definitely be confident. That's you. The King is going to bring, financial success, financial maturity, a sense of foundations of where he's going. He didn't just land in that seat. He had to work hard to build his wealth, and having that material wealth that you're seeking or that you may be going after. I mean, you may already have, because here you're going from the 7 where you're not making it make ends to being all that you need. So this is definitely you in the progress. Okay, so we do have some sword energy, so you may be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. You have a lot of pentacles on the table, so it may be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see, you do have a few rods, which is probably your energy, but you may also be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag. You don't know. And you have some cups, some emotions, few cups, but you do have some cups. So you may be dealing with a water sign as well. This may be all the signs included, okay? But that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you do have those energies here. They may be in your chart, or they may be the other person you're dealing with, or someone may need to approach you for reconciliation, or you them. But somebody got to dial a number. Somebody got to communicate how they are feeling and get this information out there so we can get that spark in before the year ends and 2021 begins, and we still not sure where we're going or what we want to do, what change we're looking for. Let's get you 3 I am cards. When you're in the mirror, you brush your teeth, you're looking forward to a brighter day. Here goes some positive energies and some positive words that you can say. So we have I am brave, I am hopeful, and I am enough. I already said that my Aries are very brave. You guys do not have a problem facing the murk, facing the shadow energies, diving into it, digging through it, pulling out what you need from it, and tossing away what no longer serves you. You have the magician energy in your outcome, so you have the magic. You have all the tools you need. You've already called on the universe. You've already, said the words needed to manifest this new beginning, and they're letting you know as above, so below. So it's going to work in your favor once you're manifesting positive. Whatever you, as I always say, whatever you put out to the universe is going to bring you back tenfold. They're just waiting for you to know what it is that you're looking for, and be hopeful, because this is going to happen. This ace is going to happen. Even if you have to get a tower energy in January to force you to let go of the old, to get through this reconciliation energy and move into this new beginning, this new ace, stay hopeful that it's going to be a smooth transition. It's not anything where you got to, leave your home or leave your job or leave where you are. It just looks like a matter of communication is on the table. And know that you're enough, because here you are not sure, feeling bored, feeling uncertain about yourself. And then here you are coming through the rest of the month, if you don't make these moves, feeling, paranoid and unsure about yourself. So definitely know that you are enough. You are beautiful. You are loved. Hell, I love you, Aries. I just want you to know that whatever it is that you're seeking, I'm definitely rooting for you guys to get this spark going so you can be smiling and cheesing, okay? That's what we need. We need that love energy out here in the universe so that it can spread and be contagious in other people, because you guys are leaders. So if you are happy, trust to know that the people around you are going to be happy. Not just your boo thing or companion or friend, but someone who you weren't even expecting were watching, or, wanting to get some of that love and that love energy that you guys have. Definitely know that this is something that is contagious and it's going to spread. So know that you are enough. You are enough for you. You're enough for them. You're enough for this ace. You're enough for life. You are breathing, so therefore you are enough. I do hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe. I can't even speak. Subscribe and share. Look, the communication is blocking me. You guys got to just get the words out. Just say, hey, I like you, boo. Say, hey, I don't want this no more. I want this contract. I want this to start. I want this to happen for me. Speak it out to the universe. Say it out loud. Even if you go outside and you look up at the sun and say, sun, I am seeking success and prosperity. And thank the sun for hearing you out. Even if you got to go out to the moon and pour your heart out to the moon. I'm bored. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling paranoid. I am looking for, and switch that and flip that. I am brave. Know that you're brave enough to do the work needed to get this outcome, okay? So I can speak clearly. You can go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and share button. Leave me a comment and let me know how you guys are doing at this time period in Sagittarius season. Definitely, you can also follow me on Instagram at Serenity with Angie Tarot. Thank you again for the subscriptions and the new subscribers. Welcome, welcome to Serenity Circle. I'm glad to have you here. I am sending you love and light, and what I am unable to provide, I ask the universe to gift you with this gift of communication and this new ace in your case, in your story. Thank you guys, and you have a nice day. Bye-bye.